What's going on, guys? Tony here with Edge Elite Knife Review. So 2017 is literally 2 days away from closing out. Brand new year coming up, guys. There's been a lot of innovation and a lot of new things coming out in the knife community for 2018. I'm really excited. But this video is my personal top 3 favorite knives that I've carried throughout the year. So I'm not saying that these are the best out of all knife manufacturers and all models and blah, blah, blah. That's not what I'm saying. Just personally what I've carried and what I've used. These are my 3 favorite PVC knives. My first, or actually my third, is going to be the Spyderco Tenacious. I absolutely love this knife. Picked it up for around 30-ish, maybe 40 bucks. I think it was like $35. Very inexpensive. You get a pretty good bang for your buck. You got 8CR13 MOV steel. It's a 3.3-inch blade drop point with a full flat grind, so it's going to be real good at slicing. This knife did have a really nice point to it until I dropped it on cement and never really bothered to reshape it. But it's still sharp. It still does the job. You got G10 handle scales. You got stainless steel liners that have been milled to reduce weight. So along with the full flat grind, you're taking a lot of material off that blade, and the milled liners, that drastically reduces weight, so it's not holding your pocket down. You got the awesome Spyderco pocket clip. It's got a nice satin, high polished finish on there. You can see this knife is used. It's missing a screw there, and it's missing a screw here, and yeah, this thing has been through a lot. Got my little lanyard on there. Got the zip tie, quick deployment, Spidey hole mod. So yeah, this has been an awesome knife. My third favorite. What did I not like about this knife? I don't know. Honestly, it's not that I didn't like anything about it. There's just features on the other 2 knives that I liked a little more. That's just why this one came in at number 3. So let's go on to my third favorite, which is going to be the Kershaw Link 1776. I love this knife. This is an awesome knife. I love the blade shape. It's got a weird drop point, and it's pretty much got a big belly on it. So I just love the shape of this knife. I love the grind lines. You got a swedge on top. It's a hollow grind. This is the first time I've had this steel, though. This is 420HC high carbon. So it resists corrosion better. It takes on a really good edge. And I really love this stone wash that came on this blade. I love it because all the abuse you put your EDC knives through, you really can't tell. You can't tell there's scratches and dings because that's how it looked when it came, but it looked really good. This has got glass-filled nylon handles, and on the top and bottom, it's a smooth texture, and then you got like this checker raised grippy texture in the middle. I just put a brand new pocket clip on this knife. I kind of bent the original one pretty badly. I tried to bend it back into shape, but it just wasn't the same. So put a brand new pocket clip on there. It's looking real nice. You got I'm not sure if this is also glass filled nylon, the spacer in the back, but you have like this cutout. I don't want to say jimping, but it's kind of like jimping. It gives you a little bit of texture. It's not too present though. This knife is made in America, which is a big deal for a lot of people. I personally, it doesn't make it or break it for me as long as the knife cuts and performs well. That's really all that I'm looking for. But it being made here in America is definitely a plus. You got stainless steel liners. This is a liner lock knife as well. And like you saw, this comes with Kershaw speed assist opening. So basically you get the knife moving with the tab, and there's a little spring in there that brings it out the rest of the way. So it's not technically an automatic knife because you have to activate it by pushing the lever down, which, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I mean, pushing a button, flipping the tab, kind of the same thing to me. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know why this is legal in California and why an automatic isn't legal. I'm not too sure. You got an oval lanyard hole, and this knife is only tip up only right side and left side. Oh, and the Spyderco is also, that's actually, is it a four? Yeah, that's a 4-way reversible on the Spyderco. But yeah, I love this knife. The reason why this knife is number 2, like I said, this stonewash. This stonewash finish was awesome. Blade shape was awesome. Kept a really good edge on it. Really good working knife. Light in the pocket. This what length was this? 3.25 inch blade. All out 7.6 inch. Yeah, so this is just an awesome knife. I love this knife. It still looks brand new, and I've used this knife pretty extensively. You know, I don't think from seeing it you probably wouldn't tell that this is a heavily used knife, but it really was. I've used this knife really extensively, and it still looks amazing. So yeah, I love my Kershaw Link. And the moment we've all been waiting for, my number 1 for 2017, is the Boker Plus Automat Kalashnikov 74. This is an automatic knife, and I have carried it. I love this knife. I love this knife. Same thing with, you know, the Link. You can activate it with one hand, so, you know, when you're cutting down boxes or you're holding on to something and you got to cut something at the same time, being able to activate it with just a push of a button or the flip of a tab makes it so, what's the word I'm looking for? Convenient, yeah. As you can see, this blade has been heavily used. I'm not too sure what the coating is on this blade, and I'm not going to say that, oh, it rubbed off super easy, because it didn't. I put this knife through a lot of abuse, and it held up for a good long while before it really started to get worn down. And even still, I mean, it's really, you know, here on the edge you can see it's really given away, and or on the point and on some on the edge here, but for the most part, this has been an amazing knife. This thing is built like a tank. It's solid. There's no side to side play or up and down. I'll give you some specs. So this is AUS 8 steel. It's a 3.3 inch spear point blade. This is a false edge, but at one point from halfway down to the tip, I did sharpen it just because I was being me, and quickly realized, which I should have in the beginning, that was not a good idea. So I went ahead and dulled that edge, and so it's back to normal now. You got aluminum handles, and I like the cutouts for the fingers. It fits really well. It's not really forcing your hand into too much of a crazy position. I'm not going to say it's neutral, because it's really not, but it's not aggressive either. But it feels really good in the hand. You're definitely held on there. You got some jimping on the top, on both sides of the handle scales and into the back of the blade. Man, I can't say enough about this blade. I love this pocket clip. Pocket clip is it's pretty long, and it's not super stiff, but it's not super light. It's just right. Carries in your pocket really well. I'm not sure the weight on this thing, but I feel like it's a little heavier than the other two just by holding it. But it really didn't make a difference. I really didn't notice it in my pocket too much more than the other knives. So yeah, overall, I love the deployment of the blade. I love the steel. I love the shape, the feel, and the sturdiness of this knife. That's why this is my top number 1 EDC knife of 2017. Guys, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite EDC knives were for this year. I'm really curious. I talked to a guy today, and I was asking him about what his favorite carry knife was, and he carried a ZT. I can't remember the model it was, but yeah, ZT is really popular this year. CRKT had a lot of good stuff coming out this year. There's so much stuff that came out this year that's amazing, and coming out in 2018, I'm super excited to get my hands on some new stuff from a lot of companies, and I might even go into the custom knife world in 2018. We'll see. That's super expensive. as you guys know. But yeah, I hope you guys had an amazing year. I hope you had an amazing carry year. I hope nobody had to use their carry for self-defense purposes. But if you did, I hope it didn't let you down. I hope that your knives kept up with you at work like mine did. And yeah, comment down below. Let me know what your guys' favorite ADC knives were for this year. Let me know what you're excited for next year. Let me know what you thought of my top 3. Like I said, this is just my personal, I like this knife for this reason. And, not saying that these are the best out of all of them, but yeah. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, guys, let's make 2018 a good year. Let's subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends, tell everyone to subscribe. Help me grow this channel so I can continue to bring you guys knife reviews. I want to keep stepping it up from here and just giving you guys what you want. Let me know what you guys want me to review next. Like this video, share it, and I hope you guys have an amazing 2018. Stay safe on New Year's, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.